Welcome to the Urban Cowgirl Show.
Our next session with Sadie, where we're teaching her to do cow work with simulated cows. And our objective today here in our uncovered arena with this particular simulated cow is to get her to keep her frame but transition as smoothly as possible to trot and then canter, and then maybe even walk and then canter. So we've been practicing before we turn the camera on. And y'all walk towards me. Let's see if we can keep her breaking at the pole. This is my youngster. She doesn't know too much. And she's a little bit feisty. She'll kick up her heels if she doesn't understand. See if you can back. Keeping frame, yes. That head has to come down, yes. See if you can go over her haunches, although that's not the objective. Oh, and try to stay straight. Okay, over the haunches. Okay, that was pretty good. Always 180 if you can. Come back up. We're just showing you here prerequisite skills. How much does Sadie know? Uh-oh, straight. No, yeah, keep her. That's it. Ooh, that was pretty good over the haunches. Now, when you get back here, Anielle, and Derek is operating my exercycle. See if you can pick up a slow trot going back towards the west. And Derek, when Sadie catches up with the simulated cow, move it very slowly in the direction that she's moving. Derek. Yeah, you want to give her something. Oh, I see. Okay, it's all the way at the end. Okay, now, and y'all come back this way and bring the simulated cow back here. It's just a little doll. Good. Sadie is listening and watching. Keep going. Yes, look at her watch. That's good. Okay, stop. Okay, she will soon, with that kind of focus, she'll soon figure out when it stops, she stops. When it goes, she goes. When it goes quickly, she goes quickly, but we're a long ways away. All right, over the haunches, 180 degrees. When Anielle is going straight in the westerly direction, move the cow and give Sadie something to watch. Wait till she's going in that direction, Derek. She was still going over her haunches. Okay. Okay, now wait for both of them whole. Okay, now wait till Anielle goes back 2 feet and turns around. Okay. Good. Here comes the moving object. Okay. And Sadie is still giving you focus. Now, I know she's probably not going to do canter for us today, but see if you can very quietly, softly pick up a slow trot. Okay, let's wait till she's about halfway around so we know she's going to get all the way around. Good. Give her something to follow. Slow trot. Nice. Okay, a good stop. Okay, now let's just, okay, here she comes. Good. Already she's getting excited, but she's focusing. Yes, she just looked at it. Whoa. Okay. Are you trying to keep her break at the pole?
We're working on it.
Yeah, okay. It's all right if we...
We're a little focused on bending this way.
Right. There's so many little pieces to have to go together here. This is a complicated request that it's okay. We can relax our requirement that she be breaking at the pole. We just right now, today, here in this uncovered arena, are working on getting to nice, smooth transitions. All right, now, I know it's not going to work, but we're going to try it. Try to pick up a canter after you turn over her haunches, and you try to move with her. Derek? Okay. Try to pick up a canter. And we expected that, just a faster trot. Okay. And that's why we're out here. We couldn't get her to canter in the smaller square pen. And we did show you that Semi did. That's my best cow horse. Okay, come back, Derek. Go fast. Not. Okay. All right. So, Danielle, tell us, you don't have a mic on, but tell us as loud as you can, and I'll repeat it, what you think is our next step to get her to understand that when she's following this moving object and it's going faster, she's got to go faster and transition to a canter ultimately.
She's a little rough with her canter transitions as it is. I would work on those a little bit without the distraction, especially if you want to work on her keeping the frame through the transition.
Okay.
But I would just practice more with this because she's very attentive to it. And
Yes.
She's going to pick it up really quickly.
Okay, but just so we can document prerequisite skill, go on over to the north side and see if you can get her to canter at all without doing a whoopee. And we've got our sprinklers turned on here, so we're not going to be able to have a real long session because they're going to come on in the arena in a moment. Now, is Danielle going to be able to get Sadie to canter? Cut the arena in half as you come back this way. Don't come too close to this moving object. No, oh, got it. Okay, keep going, and then ask her to transition down. She's still too choppy, but yes, and rub her and say that was the answer. Try to stay away from this fence because she's already looking for the moving object. So cut the arena in half. Try it again now. Cut the arena in half the long way. Danielle's posting. Look where you're going. That's it. Yes. Okay, but much too fast. But okay, transition down. Okay, I think that is showing prerequisite skills. When you're comfortable, come over here and tell us how she felt. Good. And we had some mechanical difficulties getting everything set up, but next time it won't take as long, I think. Okay, tell us what you experienced.
It's just the transitions where she gets excited and thinks, oh my God, I'm gonna go faster right now. But when she's cantering and she falls into the rhythm, then she's good.
Okay, all right, we only went one direction, but that's okay for today. We're very slowly, one baby step at a time, gonna get Sadie to do cow work for us with our simulated cows, and we have several mechanical cows here, and our mini cows, and then maybe maxi cows, because Santa Cruz Horseman Association is starting to have cow clinics where maxi cows are going to be coming. Okay, and that's all, and just so that you see what we're doing, although there's a lot of fence in the way, Derek is sitting on an exercycle that we adjusted. Yeah, good. Oh, and Sadie, go ahead. Yeah, go to the middle. Good, and stop. Okay. And Sadie is watching. She's definitely aware that there's a moving object there. She doesn't care at this point that it's a cow or looks like a cow. It's just a moving object that has her attention, and we have to let her know what we want her to do when that moving object moves one direction and the other, and one speed and the other. And that's all for today. Sonia Sokolow, the Urban Cowgirl.
We took Eve on a trail ride with no problems asking her to canter. Now we will see if she will transition to a canter following a moving object.
Here we are with Eve, and we're doing the cow simulator that's on my south fence with the intention of teaching Eve to do a canter if the moving object moves at a speed that accommodates a canter. Now, fortunately, we have 3 helpers today. I'm trying to operate the camera and show you what Eve is capable to do now. on the trail the other day, well, it was the other week, she picked up a canter. Was she relaxed, Danielle?
She was a little excited. It was a little foggy out, so it was a little strange looking, but I mean, she cantered consistently the whole time, so.
Okay, all right. But you know, my passion is cow work. So can we get my 3 horses prepared to move over their haunches, transition to the gaits necessary, using our cow simulators and then using our mini cows, and then someday maxi cows, maybe for sorting events. So I am going to stand here behind the camera, and I'm going to ask Derek to wait. First, Danielle, you step back. Derek will move the moving object. If you need to tell him to slow down or speed up, tell him so. We get to train Eve here. We're not working with a real cow, so we get to do what we have to do to teach her to go over her haunches and transition. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing before we start, and that is yarn. There was a really good show on RFD in the last couple days. I think it was Craig Cameron, but I'm not sure. He said, whoever it was said, you know, your horse will learn by your body balance, by your legs, what you are asking. And the reins are like the third resort. But he said, watch. He put a breakable string on his bridle instead of reins. And he got his horse, who was quite well trained, to do everything he wanted in transitions and over the haunches and spins with just a breakable string as a rein. Well, when we get to it, you'll see this yarn on whatever headstall we're using. And right now for Eve, because we want to have a little bit more handle on her, we have the side pull on, which has a rawhide noseband. That's a little bit more handle than the Pirelli rope halter. We will hopefully go to the Pirelli rope halter when we've got the right answers from Eve. Okay, now you step back and y'all remember, now don't even go in a straight path once you go over the haunches unless she's 180. And right now, let's try to keep her break at the pole, and let's work our way up to see if we can do a canter. Okay, Derek, watch. Step back, move the moving object. Good, now Eve, and stop before you get to the end. Watch, Danielle. See, now she's got a little bit of stress there because Eve is not standing. Okay, so this is training. Do what you have to do to get her not to be scared. Good. Good. Oh, you're supposed to be moving. Yeah. We've got to get us coordinated here as a team. Okay, stop. Okay, now watch and yell. Yeah, I like the legs. I like over the haunches, very nice. Okay, we can't see if she's breaking at the pole, but we can see that she's a little bit stressed. Okay, watch and yell. Step back. Over the haunches. Good. Eva's watching. Yeah, her right eye says there's something moving over there. Okay, Danielle, you picked up a trot. That was good. Good. Now, you know, she could actually do a canter, a slow canter. When you feel that you have her focus and can ask for a canter, try it. And if she doesn't, if she just trots faster, okay, we'll know what we have to work on next. She seems to be trotting faster. Danielle is probably asking for a canter, and Danielle knows all the cues that will help a horse to know that you're asking for the 3-beat gait. Her head's coming up, you're asking, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're not getting it, but yeah, we'll make sure we stop on a good note at something she can do, but let's keep trying. Let's see if we can get one stride.
When we were doing it around the arena, it did take her, I was doing circles and it took her like half a circle and then she got it.
Okay, all right. She'll understand.
Yeah, it could just be that she needs more practice picking it up and then she can do it in the shorter
Yes,
space.
exactly. And this is my longer cow simulator. The shorter cow simulator is over there. I'm not even trying it there, but eventually we can. And you know, the last time we used the short cow simulator, I was inside saddle. So I want to continue to show progress inside saddle on Eve, doing this kind of work, but we need to practice here to make sure she understands from our body language, from our leg cues, and as a last resort from the reins, what it is we're asking her to do to follow this simulated cow. Okay, Anya, when you go back.
Back.
Okay, all the way around. Good. See how Anya looks at the moving object, and Eve knows that her rider's looking. Okay, still not, and she's pushing away.
Faster by herself that time. I didn't even ask.
Oh, okay, all right. And she's pushing away. You know, she's using that left shoulder to take you away from the moving object. That's due to stress. So if you need to, pick up that left leg and touch her on the shoulder. And she'll say, oh, I guess I'm not supposed to go in that direction. And y'all is clicking, trying to get that canter gait. Waiting, letting Eve calm down. Okay. Faster trot. We expected that.
Yeah.
But you know, she doesn't look really badly
it's not
stressed.
Like a stressed, freaking out trot. It's just like, oh, you want me to go faster?
Yes, right.
Yeah.
She just doesn't get it yet. She's a very willing horse.
Spurs or a crop, just so there's like a little bump. So she's like, oh, one faster gait instead of just trot faster.
Okay, if we could get one canter step, I'd be happy. But if we don't, that's okay. We'll make sure she knows she's giving us the right answer by making sure we do something with her that she knows how to do before we quit.
I mean, she's got the over the haunches really well.
Yes, she is. She's doing very well.
Back.
But maybe if I kissed, we like to kiss for canter and cluck for trot.
Okay. I was closer. It was like her little,
Yes.
you know when she does the haunches and she does her little hop?
Yeah.
Like, hop into the canter, go.
Yeah, almost. If we can't do it, maybe you'll go around the arena once and see if you can get the canter. Got to get her straightened out again, parallel to the cow or the simulated cow. She's looking off to the right. She wants out of here. Boy, I almost saw that skip. What I'd like you to do now is go around the arena and see if you can get the skip into a canter, you know, the transition. Yes, and she's got the right lead, but she's not all relaxed. She's got that typical high-headed Morgan look, and she can be relaxed. She can be breaking at the pole and bring her neck slightly down. That's nice. That's a nice canter. I'll tell you what, we're going to try one more time when you come around. Come here to the camera. Stop. Turn her in the direction of west. Ooh. Ah, she's all bulgy-eyed. She's not sure what we want. Okay, turn her in the direction, and then we'll see if you can get it.
Okay.
Going from east to west.
Good girl.
Okay. Okay, she's facing east, over the haunches. Ah, her head's going up. She said, huh, don't pull on me. Good. Good. She bumped her down. Yes. Oh, she's licking her lips. Good signs. She says, oh, I guess I'm doing the right thing. And Eve really wants to always do the right thing if she's not being in her defensive mode as a prey.
Back.
Good. No, not.
Oh.
Try to come back. And you know what? If she doesn't do it coming back, take a left-hand turn and go around the arena again and get the canter.
Good girl.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, rower. And yes, and pet her. And you know what? We get off when we're doing cow work, and that says to them, okay, even if the cow moves, we're done. And we have shown you this session of getting the canter on our simulated cow, and we'll keep working on it. And then eventually I'll show you, or Danielle will show you, how we do it inside saddle, because we're aiming to take Eve to a sorting with Sadie. It's a two-man team. Eve and Sadie to a sorting, hopefully locally here in Santa Cruz. That's all for today. Sonia Sokolow, the Urban Cowgirl, and thank you. Danielle, do you have anything you want to add?
When she knew that we were asking her to canter, and she got the canter in the circle, and she's like, oh, well, I can do that.
Yes.
Instead of just going fast.
But she was bulgy-eyed by the time she got here, so yes. Repetition, repetition, repetition.
See more at www.urbancowgirlchannel.com.